For the next 100 days, I will be building the ultimate underground base, equipped with maxed out villager trades, a skeleton spawner, and everything we need to sustain ourselves below the surface. So sit back and relax as we create the most epic underground home you have ever seen. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This time, I'm gonna try to survive 100 days and build an underground base filled with animals, possibly, and in a bunch of farms and amazing cool stuff. That way we don't ever have to see the light of day, and we can just stay underground, never see the light of the sun. Don't have to touch grass. We can even have villagers down there, because guess what? There's a villager over there. Spawn right next to one. I'm trying to think if there are any cool places nearby that we can build that would make it convenient to us. Unfortunately not. We'll have to check out if there are any like ginormous ravines or ginormous holes. Oh, speaking of ravines, this one's flooded. I don't want to build here. I wonder if this village has any good villager professions. There's a church over there. That means that we have a brewing stand off the bat. Let's take a look. Got some cats. There's some villagers over here. Let's go say hi to these guys. Got some wheat. This is good. Make some bread or trade this. There's like a bunch of, what are these guys? Leather workers, I think? Yep. A bunch of leather workers. Everybody wants to be a leather worker, but nobody wants to be a librarian. All right. Oh, hay bales. Actually, you know what? Be better if let's just dig it. Okay. That's not what I want. Let me go find a tree to chop down. Make our first set of tools first. Okay, we got our first set of tools. I'm gonna use this wooden hoe and snatch up a bunch of these hay bales. We can turn them into bread, our early source of food. Okay, we got like 3 leather workers. That's kind of interesting. What is this building? Anything good in here? We got 2 shepherds. They both trade nothing but wool. Dang it. That's not what I want. Well, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect a bunch of these hay bales. Set up a temporary like outpost for us to live in, and we're gonna do a bunch of mining. Speaking of which, there's some coal right here. I do a whole lot of mining. That way we can acquire some early tools and iron and whatnot. We're gonna try to trade and then eventually take these villagers and put them into our underground base. So what I'm gonna do is collect some of the stone here. We're gonna lock up some of these villagers in their houses, because I don't know what's gonna happen to them if we happen to leave and they all die. That's gonna be a bit of a pain to deal with. We do have that church there. This building is half open. Some bread, nice, and a bundle. Okay, that'll come in handy. What if they have a cleric over here? Yes, there is. Okay, this guy, I need you to stay alive. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lock you in. Okay. Sorry, buddy. It's a cave here with some ores and whatnot. Let me make a stone pickaxe. Let's dig up this coal here. We're gonna need it when we go down into the mines. Or we could find a cave, like a cave that continues down below. Get some iron, get some diamonds, do a bunch of that. Got some more coal over here. Let's dig this up. Okay, I guess it leads up here. Really not much. Oh, we got another village over here. Wow. Well, does this one have a librarian or anything cool? A blacksmith would be even better. We got a normal villager that's unemployed, and a bunch of... Got some farmers. Got some farmers over here. Oh, you guys got some decent offers. Beetroots. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna take some of your wheat. You guys got potatoes by chance? Got carrots. I'll take the carrots. Okay, potatoes. I want potatoes because I don't want these guys to trample their crops. A whole lot of hay bales. I'll take this. Alright, I think the best early game like source of emeralds would have to be the Fletcher or the farmer. And I feel like the Fletcher would be a good choice, but right now we are gonna have to improvise and not get too distracted and get too lost with all this trading, because we really need sources. We need materials and iron and stuff like that. Gotta lock these guys up in there just in case. Some of these guys can perish for all I care. As long as 2 survive, then we should be okay. But we need to go back to our original village and make sure that we capture at least 2 of them or trap 2 of them inside of the building. Well, that way in the future we can breed them for more villagers or... Oh, cave here. We can breed them for more villagers and try to get some good trades out of those villagers. All right, let's make our way back. Let's make our way back to the village. I'm gonna put all this stuff away in one of the houses. Lock up one of these villagers or 2, and then we are gonna try to go on a mining expedition. Okay, everybody's going to the town square. I'm gonna ring the bell. Ring the bell. Okay, guys. Does nobody listen? Does nobody hear what's going on? Yes, I need you guys to go back to your houses. Okay, perfect. You can just stay in there. That'll be great. This guy is in here. That's even better. Okay, anybody else? Come on, just run to a house somewhere, okay? I'm trying to save your lives. Why are you guys being dummies? Dude, I swear sometimes the villager AI could do some improvement. Come on, guys. Don't make me say it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me just leave and then let you guys die to the wilderness. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do, is let you guys die to the wilderness. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to this building. They already have a chest in here, so we could probably put some of our stuff away. Chest, put all of our goodies. Let's keep the bundle. Might come in handy actually. We could do with some more wood as well. Let me take some of the hay bales and turn these into bread. Just enough for us to survive. It'll be a while for us because we're gonna be doing a lot of digging underground. 39. I think 39 should be good. Let's organize all that stuff. Bring that away. And make some sticks. Make a shovel. Make a stone sword. Could do with some more sticks to turn them into torches. And we are now out of wood and sticks. Perfect. A stack of 64 torches. Let's go to bed first. And in the morning, we're gonna chop down some trees and we're gonna do a whole lot of mining. So I'm gonna do like a bit of a time lapse of me gathering materials and resources, and we will be back once we are all decked out. So after I chopped down some wood, I started to explore the surface and found another village. This one was quite far from our original spawn, but next to it was a series of complex cave systems. Before descending down into the depths below, I made sure to trap a few villagers in case a zombie horde decided to invade. For the next few days, I chose not to sleep as I gathered a bunch of ores and materials for our base. These caves were extremely dangerous, and there were like skeletons at every corner, zombies, and surprise creepers. Eventually, I began to run out of food and, most importantly, inventory space, so I made my way out of a random hole to reach the surface. And man, did it feel good to have the sun rays just hit my eyes. And next to us, you won't believe what I found. Okay guys, we finally escaped from the underground. It's been about, I don't know, 6-ish days. It's been a long time. Oh my god, what the heck? There's a humongous nether portal over here. Also got, is this the end of the world? The edge of the world? Or is it the ocean? Oh, it looks like an ocean, but this is a huge nether portal. What the heck? There's not a chest, but there's like 2 gold blocks up there. But we got quite the amount of loot and ores and whatnot. It was chaotic down there. Let me show you guys. We got about 25 stacks of lapis and a bunch of lapis lazuli, a bunch of raw iron, raw copper, raw coal, raw redstone. We even found a saddle in one of the little dungeons. We got about 51 diamonds. I don't think we have to mine for a while if we are okay with this. A name tag, golden apple, some goodies, a bunch of just loot drops. I had to get rid of some because, especially because I have to kind of like reorganize these things so that way it'll fit. And I had to drop a couple of stuff, but it was not nice. It was not nice having to deal with all the mobs downstairs. I mean, downstairs in underground. Now we have to find our way back to the village. I'm kind of lost. I just came to this side because it all connected somehow. And one thing to remember is that there's dark oak over there, and we have like a birch forest over here with pretty little flowers. And below, oh, hey, that's what I was looking for. Down below there is like a lush cave. There's a couple, like a ginormous lush cave, and I definitely want to get a bunch of clay and a bunch of moss blocks, mossy stones and stuff like that. Let's see if the villagers are still alive. Okay, it seems like the villagers, oh my god, look at this iron golem. I think we could spare him a couple pieces of iron just to prepare him. He must have been doing a lot of hard work here, making sure that the villagers survive. Seems like everybody's okay, so I need to find a house just so I can put my junk inside of it. Let's pick this house for now. It doesn't look like it's just kind of small. Let's do this house. This house looks like a proper home for us to put our stuff away. So here's what I'm going to do. I actually need to get a bunch of cobblestone because I ran out using it as, you know, building blocks down below in the depths and as blocks to protect myself against other mobs. So we're going to have to collect a decent amount of cobblestone so that way we can make a bunch of furnaces and then cook up a lot of our iron. We have so much iron. I think there's also like a random blast furnace in this village, so I'm gonna use that to cook up like the stacks and stacks of iron. We have a lot of coal, so I'm not too worried. So 36 should be enough. Let's go back to our little base of operations. Let me grab the furnaces, put them down here. If I remember, there is a blast furnace in this house over here that I can use. Bam, ba, bang. And then we're gonna put this blast furnace inside. Let me make another furnace. And then let's take all of this iron, split the blocks up. Can I smelt the block like this? Oh, I can't. That's not a big problem. We will stick a stack in there, coal there, and then turn all this. Oh my god, so much iron. Got a whole heap of iron. I hear all these villagers walking in and out of my house. Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. This should be good. While that's going on, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find some gravel and then we're gonna make a Fletcher. That would be an easy way to really get a bunch of emeralds. And with the emeralds that we get, I want to get a librarian. That way I can get a bunch of enchantments. If we're gonna be digging out a huge hole, the help of TNT will help, but we don't have enough gunpowder for that. We will definitely need a lot of enchantments like efficiency and unbreaking and even mending. At some point we're gonna need mending. So if I can get 2 Fletchers, that would be fantastic, but I need some flint to do that. Last gravel block. All right, we got 4 pieces of flint. There we go. Let me make this into a fletching table. Let's see. Oh, hello. I don't want to deal with you. That kind of hurt, actually. These 2 look kind of like they could be Fletchers. Here, let's put 2 Fletchers right here. I want to make sure they don't die, actually. So let's put them inside. Put them inside this house. Okay, we got 1 Fletcher already. And we got a 2nd Fletcher. Okay, I need you guys to follow. No, that's not. Okay, this guy. Which one's the one that I want? Okay, that guy is the one that I want. If you can come inside, that'll be fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna block the door. I'm gonna put you in a corner over here. Nope. Perfect. And then I just need another one. If I could put one right there, that'd be fantastic. Hello, buddy. Do you want to be a Fletcher? Yes, you do. This. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Iron Golem. Please. It wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. I don't know why there's 2 of them now. I guess because we have so many villagers. Maybe they repopulated or something. I have to be careful. I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to die to an Iron Golem. Right? We're chill, right? It was an accident. You saw. He walked in front of me while I was trying to break that. Okay, so while that stuff is cooking, we're gonna go chop down a bunch of trees. I don't know why I went so far. There's a bunch of trees over here. I'm just scared of the iron golems. I don't want to get hit. I didn't realize there was 2. I thought there was 1 the whole time. I think this should be good for now. I'll trade with you first. Okay, you're out of emeralds. That's fine. I'll trade with you now. I'm sorry from earlier. Okay, but you really started walking into my line of sight. Okay, now you're out. 32 emeralds. That's pretty good. 32 emeralds. We got level 35 from that. I should make some sort of protection to lock them inside so that way stuff can't really get to them. We put this gate in front of that house. Hello, friend. A slow and moving iron golem. Kind of scary if you think about it. Can't imagine fighting him as like a zombie. As a skeleton. As a skeleton, maybe I might have a chance because you just get that range. Oh my god, all done already. That was fast. Let's put this in there. Okay, we got a bunch of emeralds, a bunch of iron. And with this emerald, I want to make a bunch of other stuff. But we need to find some sugarcane. Did I actually bring sugarcane with me? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I don't think I did at the beginning. We'll have to find some sugarcane over here, and then we'll kill some cows. We can kill some cows, we can get some leather, turn it into a lectern. And then later we'll worry about like farming the cows, but as of right now, there's cows everywhere. I think. I could be wrong. Because right now I don't see a single cow. That's not good. There's a lot over here. Okay, we got 18 pieces. It's getting dark, and it's gonna get scary. I gotta head back soon. All right. Oh my god, day 10. This was a long journey, man. I didn't sleep at all. That was probably like one of the best sleeps I've had ever since the expedition. Okay, so we got 18 of these guys. Where do I want to plant these? Or should I just start making it right away? Hello? Are you chill? Okay. We need about 3 books. We'll plant the rest of these sugar canes so that way they continue to grow. And then we need to find some cows. Some right here. And some right here. There you go. And then where is the cows? Oh, that's right. I have a saddle. Let me go and use that saddle. And we could get ourselves a horse. Got a set. Oh, it's in this one. Yep, here it is. We also have a name tag too. So, yeah, perhaps we can name our horse or somebody valuable, I guess you could say. Let's take your leather. I just need 3 pieces, guys. If you guys can give me 3 pieces, I don't have to kill more than 3. Dead. Okay, we got 2. No cows over here, huh? There's a horse here at least. There's a lot of horses, but dude, like earlier there were so many mobs, now there's just none. Let me try to tame this horse real quick. I wonder if it's fast. It's got low health, so I don't think it's gonna be very fast. Come on, there's a cow right there. That might be the last cow I need. Come on, don't make this difficult. There you go. This guy is slow. This guy's extremely slow. But I'm gonna just jump off of him and then let's see, got 2. We need a little bit more. We need 1 more. Come on. Okay, we need 1 more. Don't make me kill all of you guys. There you go. Okay, we got 4 pieces. Okay, now let's start taming some of these horses and see which one is the fastest. I actually want a really cool one. Like that white horse looks kind of aesthetic. Actually, I don't know what's a good name for this guy. I'm not too worried about names right now. I'm just worried about the speed of these guys. Okay. Oh, hey. Gotcha. Oh, this guy's a little faster. Oh, yeah. This will definitely help. This will definitely help us. Let's bring him back to the base. I mean, it's nice that they're just like villages so close to each other. I don't know where to put this guy. I'm kind of worried he'll wander off. You just stay there for now. I don't have a name for you yet, but we'll think of something cool. How many lecterns should we make? Ideally, we would have to make like around 3. Like efficiency, a whatchamacallit, unbreaking lectern, and then a mending villager. That would be the ideal way to get all the stuff that I want. Let's start picking up some of this gold. We got a lot of gold. Okay, we got so much iron, guys. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks of iron. This copper I don't plan on using anytime soon, so it'll be okay. I think what I'm gonna do is to continue doing some farming for some villagers, and maybe I guess we'll have to get some cows. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And we will put the fence gates right here. And now we just need to find some horses, not horses, some cows. Okay, we got about 64. Let's go and take our horse to go find some cows. We want to make at least 2 more lecterns for a total of 3 not zombie villagers, a total of 3 librarian villagers. I didn't really realize we had a huge hole here too that I could have descended down. Hey buddy, where are your friends by chance? Are you the only one? Okay, there's one over there. It's kind of far. I think we'll just take you slowly like this. Slowly but surely. Oh yeah, this is the way to do it, guys. Walking backwards like this. Come right on in. Okay. There you go. You stay there. I'm gonna go get your friend. It's a little dark though. Maybe we should wait. We'll wait until the morning because the moment I get there, it's gonna be like nighttime. Here's what I'll do. I'll make some more slabs and we can make a thing called a feeding trough. This thing It's a lifesaver. I'm so glad I have this. It's a mod. It's definitely not a part of vanilla Minecraft, but it's basically just auto feeds your animals and makes your job a lot easier. All right, it's a new day. We are gonna get the other. What the heck happened to my horse? Oh, here it is. We're gonna get the other cow. Is that cow over there? Nope. Okay. Hey, I guess we can get 2. I see one over here. I don't want to get the sheep. Okay, there's 2 over here as well. These guys could follow me. That would be fantastic. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm purposely going a little slow because I know you guys are a little slow. Hey, you guys from earlier. Follow me. Over here. Tell your mom or your dad or whatever the heck you are. You guys got horns and udders, so I can't really tell. But we're going to walk backwards like this. That guy has, like, there's not a single thought in his head. Come on. Okay. There you go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like this. Yep. Come on in. Okay. I'm gonna lock you guys up. Put the feeding trough in the middle. Put it there. And then let you guys do your work. And, yeah. I think we'll have a bunch of cows. A bunch of baby cows soon. Very nice. Now let's go check on our sugar cane. Did that cat just pop out of nowhere? Our sugarcane is not growing. I'm going to make a couple more gates because we could probably get some villagers trapped in there for librarian trades. This place looks kind of dangerous, so I'm going to light it up with torches. Put that there, put that there, go all the way down. Okay, we'll put that there like this. Okay, I know there's 2 of them in here. Oh, I didn't realize there was a chest in this one too. Decent stuff. Let's take this. You, friend, are free to leave, but you cannot. I see you're sitting there. I have a job for you. I'll be right back. I have to go get your stuff. We're gonna have 2 of you guys, maybe 3 of you guys in here would be even good, even better. Let's take the stuff back. A bunch of potatoes, a bunch of apples, and oh, what the heck? We got a bundle too. That's pretty good. I keep saying that, guys. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. Okay, here's what I need you to do. I need you to go over here into this little corner. We're gonna place this on top. Now, what do you offer me? You offer me something good. I'll give you a position at my company. That is not good. That's not what I wanted. Let's put it right here. Okay. Fire aspect. That's also not what I wanted. I want efficiency. Efficiency 4 or 5, you know, and I'm breaking 3. Either that or a mending. Mending would be fantastic too. I'm gonna be here for a while, guys. Knock back? Nope. I don't want that. I don't want that. This might take a while. I will get back to you guys when I finally get the enchantment that I want. Oh, efficiency 4? Okay. That works. We could do something with that. We could just combine it into efficiency 5 or something. Yeah, this will be fine for now. I will let you live. You stay here, and I will be back with more friends, okay? Let's put this here. And then, I know this is a little ugly, but right now, we're not worried about aesthetics. We're just worried about functionality. I need to find a villager that doesn't have a profession yet. This guy doesn't have a profession. That's why I kept him. Okay, do I have any more paper somewhere? I have 1 leather here. I thought I had sugar cane somewhere. Oh, no, I don't. I planted it all. That's right. Oh, let's go find some sugar cane. My horse, or wherever you went. Where did it go? Where did my horse go? He was just here. Now he's gone. Oh my god, he wandered off so freaking far. That's not good. We need to like get a lead or something. Yep, some sugar cane over there in the distance. 15. Let's park him outside here. Maybe I'll make a gate for him to stay inside of. Alright. What's cooking still? I think everything is done. Slabs turn into another lectern. Beautiful. Now let's go to sleep. Excuse me, this is my bed. Okay. Now it's time to actually get a villager to follow us. These 2 already have a profession, so I don't really want to disrupt the profession. If I can get this guy to follow me into that building, that would be nice. Come on, friend. Come on, friend. Come here. Come here. I know you want to go here. Over here. Yep, come inside. This is not where I want you. I want you over here. I want you in this little corner. Nope, nope. Over there, over there, over there, over there. Nope. This is not what I want. slowly but surely, we will have you working at a high position. Okay, you stay there. I'm gonna get a trapdoor. Do the same old until we get what we want. All right, this might take a while, guys. It's either unbreaking or mending. Riptide, nope, nope. Power, nope. Unbreaking 3. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, that is good for me. Now we just need a last one right here. Let me put some torches around. Then we just need some more leather. Leather is like the only thing that we really need. Then turn these books into a bookshelf. And then make another lecture. I don't know why it's giving me like another achievement for some damn reason. Where's that unemployed guy? Oh, nope, he's over here. Why did he go so far? Why are you wandering so far, my dude? I'm gonna lure you back to this house. Okay, now this one is gonna be the hard one because it's mending. We're looking for a mending book. Oh, what the heck? There was an unemployed guy over here already. Over here, you dummy! You big dummy! Come over here. Oh, we have a wandering trader. There are so many traders around that I just didn't pay attention to this. Hey, where are you going? Why are you going so far? Guys, there's literally a job for you. I have a job for you. Okay, if you could just follow me over here, that would be fantastic. Come on. He's got some pretty decent stuff. Ooh, cherry sapling. Oh, he did dripstone. Oh, infinite lava fuel. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. This is what I wanted. Okay, I need you to... Sharpness 4. That's pretty good. Here's what we're gonna do. I need you to return back inside. I need you to return back inside. Go back. Turn around. Jesus Christ. Why are you so adamant on going over there? Okay, let's go to sleep first. Maybe that'll solve the problem. Alright, let's check on this guy. See if he picked up that profession. What the heck is he? Okay, he's over here. That's good. This is where I want him to be. Shoot into this corner. Stop socializing. You don't need to socialize. There is no such thing as socializing when you're working. Okay? This is part of the 9 to 5, guys. Come on. You need no friends, no family. All you need is your work. We are friends and family. We're like a family here. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes. Come over here. Bam. Oh my gosh. I told you, we're a family here, okay? All you need is this family. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. I have a unbreaking. What? I'm ending. Okay. We need to start doing that right now. Let me get my emeralds. The mending is the most important thing. Mending in a book. I can get one piece of leather. Where are my emeralds? My emeralds are in here. And then I need a piece of leather. Please give me a piece of leather. Thank you. And then put that away. We're gonna get some paper. I didn't lock in their trades. I forgot about that. But if I can lock in that mending trade, that would be fantastic. I don't know how I did that, but 1, 2, and 3. Mending. Oh yeah. We got ourselves a mending book. This guy is still efficiency 4. So I want to lock in that one too. Just need the materials for that, but we got a mending book. Let's make a diamond axe. I don't need 3. I don't need 4. I need 3. Let's make a diamond axe to make our job a little easier. We're gonna go chop down a bunch of wood, and while the sugarcane is growing, we can chop down trees. So that way, when the sugarcane is done growing, we should have enough wood. We can also make more books as well. Okay, that should be enough. Let's bring all this back. Start trading. I see you guys are working hard today. That is good. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a bunch of sticks. We're gonna get a bunch of emeralds until you're completely out. And now I'm out of sticks. Got 48 emeralds from that, guys. Hello, Mr. Iron Golem. I'm definitely not doing anything illegal. Let's take this and get some sugar cane. Fine, let's do 6 because it's not a big problem. Now we just need some cows, some leather. 1. I need 1 more. I need 1 more. I just need 1 more. There you go. Come on, I told you guys. All right. How many times did I have to say it? I just get what I need, and that's I'm good. I'm happy with that. But if you guys don't do it, then I'm gonna have to keep collecting. Okay, let's lock in this trade. Efficient 5. Let's lock in this trade. I think this guy is still locked in for mending. This guy could use a unbreaking. Let me put some of my stuff away, and then we'll come back and just spend the rest of the day doing nothing but re-rolling trades. All right, buddy. We're gonna re-roll you until you give me an unbreaking, I believe. I have mending over here. I have efficiency over here, and all I need is just breaking. You know what? I could buy like some cherry saplings from this guy. Oh, spruce saplings as well. Pointer dripstones for sure. Let's do 6 of them. And then that's kind of expensive for cherry saplings. Spruce saplings. Cherry, I feel like it'll be harder to find. Let's just buy 2. Spruce, we could probably sail around until we find something. But for now, we're gonna keep re-rolling. Actually, I don't even know if I have enough emeralds to re-roll. Let me collect some more emeralds, actually. Got a lot of emeralds back now. Let's go and re-roll. Re-roll until we get what we want. Unbreaking 3, baby. Here we come.
A few moments later.
Finally, Unbreaking 3! Yeah! Oh my god, that took forever. Absolutely took the ages. Okay, alright. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Get out of my bed. Okay. Now that we have these books, it is finally time for us to do what we need to do. Let me make an anvil first. Pretty expensive if you ask me. And bang bada bang. Got ourselves an anvil. And then from there, we take 3 diamonds. I need some sticks. We turn it into a beautiful pickaxe. And I don't know what goes first. Let's do all the same. Let's put mending first. And then unbreaking. And then bam bada bang. We got ourselves a super duper pickaxe. Oh, look at that. Look, I can even do a little animation with it. A little flick. Little twirl. This is gonna be the guy that does the job for all the digging. I don't think we're gonna need any enchantments on our shovel, but we might as well. For now, what I'm gonna do is go back and chop down a bunch of trees and gather a bunch of sticks, and then we're gonna get some more emeralds to trade. Okay, so we got this. Let us put mending on this bad boy, unbreaking, and then efficiency. Now we got a decked out shovel. Oh, I should get efficiency 5 for this pickaxe as well, but we're all out of emeralds, guys. Wow, all that stick trading really burnt us out. Oh, I actually have some more birch here that I can turn into sticks as well. And then tomorrow, the next day, when it's a new day, we can actually sell some more of these sticks. God, these cows are getting loud. I should turn it down. Okay, so one thing I definitely want to do is scope out a good area for us to build. Now, the problem is that there's not really a good location for us to create this place. I thought about building inside this hill, but because it's not so flat, because it's kind of like it's not steep, you know, it doesn't have like a cliff edge on the side from this little section here and over here. It's kind of hard to dig into. So I'm thinking that we explore the area around here that's not too far, and we can find a location for our beautiful underground base. All right, it's a new day. Time to take these sticks and go sell them. 12! Oh my god! That's fine. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my horsey, and we are gonna go and look for a section or a location that we can build. Somewhere that maybe is close to the village. Like this hill here isn't too bad. It's just kind of ugly if you're asking me. Maybe something there. Maybe we can build inside that mountain. I think we can probably do it here. As long as we dig it underground enough, it should be fine. And let's start our process over here. I'm gonna dig out a little hole that goes down, and then we are gonna make a huge section, a humongous room for us to build our beautiful underground base. Make a staircase that goes down deep enough so that way we don't like mine into the surface. 16, 17. Oh my god. Underground lake. This is not good. I don't want to build in this underground lake. I mean, underground river. Oh my god, our luck. Our luck just brought us to this stupid underground river. Okay, we're gonna have to build somewhere else because it's gonna be a pain to drain out all that water. Let's just leave this hole here as a reminder to ourselves to not be dumb. Let's jump out. We need to find a place, man. Maybe we gotta go in that direction. Maybe this direction will be better. Okay, this villager, he really likes exploring, man. One of these days it's gonna lead to his downfall. It's not a good idea to go too far away from the village, especially if you don't have protection. Okay, this is too far from the village. It's gonna be a pain to like, you know, move the villagers into our underground base. Maybe we just gotta dig a hole, guys. Here's what we'll do. I think I'll just dig a tunnel. I am gonna dig a tunnel into this hill. We'll start here, or maybe down here. I think this mound should be big enough for us. So I'm gonna put our horse in a hole or somewhere. I think it should be okay. We just dig like a 3x3 for now, like this, until we reach like a flat edge. Okay, and then we dig down. Oh my god, a skeleton spawner. Oh, that's pretty good luck, but bad for us right now. They're fighting each other. We're gonna duke it out. Yep, perfect. Then we come in for the kill. Oh my god, this is a pretty good find. Some golden horse armor and a bunch of other goodies. All right, this was not bad. I did not realize. Okay. Oh, yes. Let's see how much damage this guy's bow does. Normal? Guess it doesn't have that much damage on it. Oh, he got killed. This guy didn't even have a enchanted bow. Alright, it's nighttime. Let's call it a night and go to bed. Wow, I can't believe it was right there. Okay, so now we know that we have a skeleton spawner right next to us. We could probably turn it into a farm too. That would be such a good project for us. I'm trying to think of how we could integrate this into a farm. It would be better if we build a farm and then build around it, because then we can kind of like design it a little better. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna start on a skeleton spawner farm, and from there we can actually build the underground base, because we're gonna need a lot of XP to repair our tools anyways. So this is just like a blessing in disguise. I'm so glad we found it. Okay, so I kind of have the basis of the spawner room set up. I want to put it in the center right there instead of like at one of the corners. I'm gonna kind of like get the level right, so that way when we walk down into our big ginormous underground base, we'll be right on the same level as where the where the skeletons drop. So we're gonna have to dig it a little bit down and then kind of get the right Y level, so that way it's super convenient for us to just hang out around here. Okay, I think we're gonna end here, and then we will dig a tunnel that way or something like that, because that's where like the spawner is, and then it drops down somewhere around here, and then we'll just dig a tunnel kind of going this way. I think that drop should be good enough, but now we just gotta dig out the huge main room, and then from there we'll connect it to the tunnel. Okay, so I've cleared out like the first floor, first section. This is how big I want it to be. I don't want it to be humongous either, but over here I actually dug straight down into the skeleton spawner. It actually fit perfectly. Can't really show you right now. I don't know why I did that. I should just press F. But basically this is the hole that leads straight up to the skeleton spawner, and they'll spawn here, and then I'll have this fireplace here to help me for now. But eventually I want to like move the skeletons over here, and that way it looks kind of cool, like, you know, if I take a thumbnail or something like that, it'll show up in the thumbnail. But yeah, this is how it works. And as you can see, my diamond pickaxe is taking some damage, so I'm gonna sit here AFK a little bit and get some XP to repair this bad boy, and we'll get started on digging out the section below us. All right, so I have dug out the entirety of this room. This is just the basis. It's pretty big. It's gonna be like about 3 slots on each wall. That way I can put in, you know, storage or some sort of workshop or containers or something like that. I don't want to make it too big, otherwise we're going to be here for a very long time, and we have other amazing things to do. I've also carved out the walls, so that way I can put in the wood and wall decorations and whatnot, and then the ceiling is carved out as well as the floor, so we're going to put some like crops and farmland down there, and then there's going to be a balcony that goes all the way around. I think that'll look really nice, but we just don't have the materials that we need to fill in the walls and fill in the floors and whatnot, but we actually need to repair this pickaxe, and as you can see, there's a lot of skeletons already. So I'm going to sit here, do some AFK for a little bit, and fill up this pickaxe, and then from there, we can go on a great adventure to look for some spruce wood and other types of blocks. Alright, our pickaxe is repaired. The only thing that we need is a new axe. We're going to be chopping down a lot of trees. Most importantly, I'm gonna find some spruce, and that way we can turn them into those ginormous spruce trees and, you know, plant them around our house, so that way we don't have to go too far to you know, always collect the wood. Put them into the formation of an axe, and I think that's all we really need. A little bit of wood would be nice. I should plant these cherry saplings too, because I think it'll look great in our base this year. This year we also have bone meal, so we don't have to worry about our crops growing or anything like that. And I think the best way to do this is probably to make a boat. Let me chop down this giant tree over here. Let's go to a body of water over here, and we'll just sail around until we find a shoreline that has like a forest, a spruce forest, and from there, we can collect a couple saplings, bring them back home, and just do a whole lot of tree chopping, because we're gonna need a lot of spruce wood. Let's go to bed. Is this the village? Oh, it is. This is the village that was next to us. Oh, I think we found it, boys. Some spruce trees. Yep, this is just what we needed. And then later, is that a giant spruce tree? Oh, it is. It is. Let's chop this bad boy down. I think we should make a crafting table first. And then put a... what you call it? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Put the boat and the crafting table, I mean the chest together. And bang, bada bang, we got a boat with the chest. You chop this bad boy down. Oh yeah, look at that. Saves me so much time. It's a little loud, but gets the job done. I'm gonna fill up this entire boat with spruce wood. What the heck kind of a chicken is this? It's got like a comb over haircut. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to collect it and bring it back home. We'll have to remember to come back over here. Oh, look at this dog. Look at this wolf. Oh, it's a cool looking wolf. I wonder if they got like other variants. They probably do. And my axe is broken. I think this is as much wood I can bring with me, so let's take it back, bring it back to the base, and call it a day from wood chopping and spruce wood. There's gonna be a bunch of other woods that we need to collect though, like oak wood. So you know, unfortunately my axe is broken, and this is the best I could do. Let's put all this in here. This thing is filled up, perfect. And let's continue back. I think it's this way. I think my house is that way, in that direction over there. All right, we are here. Let me take out some of these spruce blocks and bring them away. Put all the wood in here. Actually, you know what? I should move it out 1 block. And I also need to make a diamond axe. I forgot the diamond axe. We gotta get a diamond axe real quick. Perfect. We got like a huge chest filled with a bunch of spruce wood and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see, here's what I'm gonna do. I gotta go and collect all the oak wood as well, because we're gonna use some oak wood for the trim. We'll figure out how we want to do the kind of detailing of the structure. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna chop down a bunch of oak wood, and then I'll do a time lapse of me building the interior of our base. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, what the heck just happened, guys? These skeleton horses. Oh my god. There are so many. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of this. They're fighting each other. They're fighting each other. They're dead. Wow, well, that was quite the surprise. A nice surprise. We got 4 skeleton horses. I just don't want them to despawn. Perfect. 4 skeleton horses down in this hole. We'll figure that out some other day when we have the time. Right now, we gotta build our underground base. All right, guys. This is what we have so far. I barely scratched the surface, but we've gotten the ceiling, a couple of these beams, and some lights around here. This is supposed to be storage for the future. A bunch of chests just to sort it all out. And over here, I kind of managed to make this fit the skeleton farm, and it looks pretty good. We got 3 of them so far. I noticed that when it's only 1 block wide, then the skeletons get crammed up and a lot of them die. But if I can just sit here and AFK for a while, then I'll get a whole heap of skeletons to all hit with my diamond sword. So I'm gonna let them just chill in here. I got a couple of junk in there as well. And then right now, what we're gonna do is probably fill up the rest of these walls. I'm thinking some of them are gonna be for like furnaces, smokers and whatnot. Maybe this one will be the furnace one, and these could be like decorative or something like that. But yeah, I will figure out what to do for the first floor. I mean second floor, or just this floor. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, so I have moved our most prized villagers into our bunker. As you can see, they are working hard. This is where they eat, sleep, poop, and rinse and repeat, and provide us a lot of emeralds to use. So now I just have to fill up the rest of these 3 walls here, and I'm thinking about adding a few more villagers, if I may say so myself. Either I'll add them up here, or I'll add them down below. The ones that I definitely want to add are some farming villagers. So if we were to put like crops down here, then it would make kind of sense. It would make a lot of sense to add farming villagers down here just to utilize. And then maybe add like the smithing and toolsmith villagers up here. Although there really is no point for them anymore because I have all the tools that I want already. So maybe we'll just leave these 3 sections over here for decorative purposes. But most definitely, we're going to add some farming villagers into this bunker. Okay, guys, as you can see, we got a bunch of the villagers in here. We have 5 more at the bottom. Here we have 2 of the farmer villagers. Here are their trades, potatoes and carrots, perfect. And then we have, this guy traded because he changed because I didn't lock him in. But originally he had wheat and emeralds for bread. So that was a pretty good trade. I'll probably, lock in these trades soon. And then we have a cleric over here, a armorer over here, as well as a toolsmith over here. So I think we're pretty set on villagers. I think what I will do though is make a room over here just so we can continue to make more villagers or something like that. And in case, we need to, get rid of a couple or they want to retire, we can have, replacements for our villagers. But I'll decide on that later. The thing that I want to do right now is just to work on this bottom floor. And we're going to add some crops and all the crops that we can have. And then I think I'll also release these 2 villagers just so it'll look kind of cool to see them actually do the farming. The problem is that I don't want them to like trample the crops. So we're going to have to make it in a way where they can't trample the crops, but they can come and work on the gardens and stuff. All right, so here we have the bottom floor of our underground base. Look at how beautiful it is. I used the cherry wood as the floor and the logs, the stripped logs, as the trim of our each garden plots. And I think it looks very good. It's got a nice contrast. If you look at it and you kind of just let it sink in, it looks very beautiful. All right. I know it's not like, a color scheme that kind of, might go well together, but I like it and it looks good. So I think I'm going to stick with it. I think it adds a lot of color and it makes it look very bright and vibrant when you look down here. It makes it look like a garden, you know, filled with pretty flowers. And speaking of flowers, I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add some bees to our underground base. We're gonna add some bees maybe to this side or over here, and then we're gonna put flowers across so that way they'll have to go and pollinate each and every single crop, and it'll, you know, speed up the growth and it'll add to the look of our underground base. So I think the flowers will probably go over here, or at least 2 of them will go over here, and then 2 bees will go over here. All right, so I'm gonna like kind of think of a good design to make it look pretty and stuff like that, and then we'll work on luring the bees down to our underground base. Okay, so we finally got these 2 beehives and a bunch of flowers. This design took a very long time. I really didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to use the cherry blossom as kind of like the wall, like a flower wall, you know, and then fill up the greenery with a bunch of flowers. Now, these are moss blocks, and it took a long time because we had to travel to the cave that I emerged from and go dig up the moss blocks in the lush cave. And after that, we collected a bunch of the flowers, and after that we had to lure in the bees in here to make these beehives. We currently only have 2, but I don't think we're going to use a lot anyways. I'm still unsure if I want to keep it here. I thought about putting the beehives on one end so that way they'll travel, but for some reason they just don't get out of their of their beehive, and I think it's because it's too far. So they're gonna have to stay like this for a while, and I hope that they go back and forth. I don't know why these bees are over here. This is not very good, and I don't want this to happen. So what the heck am I gonna do? I think I'll get some like trap doors or something like this. There's just okay. So we got 2 bees that are trying to. Oh no! This is not what I wanted. I need you guys to come out. I know. I'm gonna get the flowers. Okay, if I do this, then they'll come out. We can cover it up. All right. So as long as they don't come up here, then it's good. They can roam around the base. I think it'll look very pretty if they do. But please do not go to that skeleton farm. But anyways, now that this is done, I think what I'm going to do next is add some farm animals in here, because we need to have some cows and pigs and sheep and maybe chickens if we can too. We'll probably put on the base down here, and then we'll finally do the last design up top. But as of now, I'm just going to do these 3 here and put like cows and pigs and sheeps. Okay guys, it is day 58, and I finally have this animal pen completed. So far we only have chickens, cows, and pigs. We don't have sheep because I don't have silk touch, and we're gonna need silk touch so that way we can get grass to spread in here. I don't want to get the grass to, you know, put dirt blocks to connect the grass down here. So that's why we have just these 3 animals so far. But as you can see, these bees have been causing me a bit of trouble. They don't want to stay down below for some reason. I don't know why. It might be because we have all these flowers here, so they're thinking that they could go above or something, the flowers. I don't know. But what I'm gonna do next is actually work on our entrance. As you can see, it's pretty shabby so far. I've only put these stairs in and these upside down andesite stairs, but I definitely want it to look a lot cooler. So as of now, we're going to work on the walls, just filling in these walls with stone bricks and maybe adding some fires and stuff like that. And then we will decide if you want to do like the mouth of the cave down to our base. So yeah, I'm going to start working on that. Well, we finally got the entrance looking a little bit better. Here is what it looks like. I've added these fireplaces behind the walls to add some light as we go down. There's about 3 of them on each side. This one, when we dug out this wall, it led to the spawner here. So I thought that it would be cool to just, you know, have an entrance or like a little peek. And there's a bee in there still. I don't know how he got there. He must have flew up one of those times. But yeah, he did come out. I think that was the same one. He did come out when I like opened this. But I don't know why he's not coming out anymore. We'll leave it like this, and I hope that he will make his way over here. Where'd he go? What? You guys saw that, right? Yeah, there he is. Okay, let me get this guy out of that spawner room, because it's honestly so annoying to have these guys not do what they're supposed to do. Okay. All right. Now where'd he go? Hey, why are you going so far? Come back. You're not supposed to go that way. You belong down in the dungeon, in the underground base. Yep. Follow me. I had no idea how he got up here. I have no idea how he got into the spawner room. I'm assuming that before I blocked it off with those trapdoors and that door, the bee decided to decided to fly into the little tunnel, and that's how he got through. Come on. Through the door. Yep. There you go. How many bees do we have now? I don't even know where they all went. They're probably around here somewhere, right? Actually, I think they are in their yeah, they're in the beehive. Okay, they just didn't come out yet. But yeah, that is the entrance. That was a bit of a pain. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so now that we have basically everything in place, aside from these bees not doing their job, what I'm going to do next is carve out a little room here. This is where we're going to start breeding our villagers, just so we can have, you know, a store of villagers to, you know, utilize in the future to keep the production of our beautiful underground base going. So I'm going to probably carve out a little room, and then maybe I'll move the farmers over there because I don't really have a use for them right now. Either that or 2 of these guys here, because I don't really use them either. So we can use those 2 to start it off first. And then from there, we will have a nice abundant source of villagers to hire for our corporation. Okay, so we have our little Sheehan factory working over here. We have one baby already, and these 2 were taken out of their posts just to get this started. As you can see, it's quite shabby. It's definitely not a mansion, but it gets the job done. We got 5 beds, so right now I think it should be okay the way it is. The next thing that I want to do is work on making a giant map. I think I would put it like right there, right the center. Probably fill up that whole entire wall if I could, with nothing but maps. But yeah, we're gonna need a lot of paper for that, and I don't have any paper on me. I don't know if I want to put a sugarcane farm down here either, because I don't think we have any more space to do that. I might have to get rid of one of these farm plots or something like that, like maybe this radish plot right here for the sugarcane, which I probably will do. So I'm gonna start, you know, working on the sugarcane, get rid of this, these are actually beetroots. Get rid of all these beetroots, and then that way we can put up the maps there. I have a bunch of, what you call it, a bunch of item frames. So that will be all a-okay. And yeah, we just need to get the sugarcane ready and planted down here. So I got our first map placed. That's what it looks like. We're gonna have to fill it up with the rest. But as you can see, we have a cat. Yeah, it's probably because we have so many villagers that this cat decided to spawn, which I don't mind. He's kind of cute. This is our first cat, so I think what I'm gonna do is get some fish and try to tame him, and we can even name him as well. The next thing that I plan to do is probably wait for the sugarcane to grow, and then we'll probably like try to add more maps, explore the area, and I think at least for the left side here or the right side, doesn't matter, I'm gonna put like some sort of like workstation, so I can put all of my like my bed and my stone cutter and crafting table and whatnot over there. That way it doesn't get clogged up in this corner and it looks nice. And then from there, we shall see. I also have to make a named banner. So it'll be nice if we could find a sheep or something like that, or a couple of sheeps to make a banner and name it. But yeah, I'm going to get some string here, 2 pieces. And then we are going to do a little bit of fishing just so I can tame this cat. I'll be right back. All right, so we got some salmon here. I don't know where this cat went. He was here earlier. Oh, what? Did he despawn? Did the other cat despawn? There should be 2 cats. Hey, buddy. Do you want a fish? Oh, yeah, that's a pretty looking cat. I think the other cat just despawned or something. If I stand here, does he come to me? What if we just stand here? Don't run away from me. I will tame you. Oh, there you go. Yes. We've tamed the cat. This cat just... I don't know what the heck it's doing, man. What if we call you Cisco? Cisco's a good name. Cisco. Come on, Cisco. Where did you go? Cisco the cat. Oh, what a beautiful looking cat. Well, time to go to sleep. Oh, it even sleeps with me. Oh, that is cute. Why did I just get run flush? And we have Iron Golem in here. Whoa. No idea how I got this run flush, but we'll keep it. Well, we have an Iron Golem as well. Even better. Pretty cool. Let's see. We are having a huge abundance of fishermen and stuff. I kind of don't want them to be fishermen. I wonder what other stuff. Oh, a cartographer would be really nice, to be honest. Empty map. Ooh, that might be even better than us waiting for the sugarcane to grow, to be honest. Let me see what I can trade. I could probably trade a bunch of sticks again. Okay, we got 6 in total. Gonna have to go and explore, but we can probably fill up 2 sides or something like that. Well, let's go and get our horse. From there, we can do some exploration and fill out these maps. And then I think my horse is in one of these rooms. Wait, where did my horse go? Did my horse just wander off somewhere? No way it did. I have no idea where I put my horse, guys. I don't remember where it could have gone. I had no clue where my horse went. I'm gonna have to like scrub through my footage or something and try to figure it out. All right, guys, I think my horse is lost because I just scrubbed through my footage and it looks like when I was luring the bees in a while ago, I forgot to put the horse in his house or in his pen. And now I don't know where he is, to be honest. I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that about horses in Minecraft, because if you don't really tether them to a fence post, they'll just wander off. Well, we'll just do everything on foot. And if the horse shows up, then he shows up. All right, so as you can see, we finally have the map completed and a banner placed that will allow us to kind of mark where we are staying. Our underground base is right here. We're not like exactly smack dab in the middle of the world, but it looks very, very, very nice. These are, you know, the surrounding areas. The only thing that looks pretty interesting is probably most likely this village here that we have. And then the nether portal that is over here. But there's nothing over here that's really all that fantastic. I went there a while ago and it's just a ginormous nether portal. Other than that, this is what we have for the map section of our underground base. I put a lecture in here. And I think what I'm going to do is actually put some fence and railings here, because I keep falling down and stuff keeps falling down. So... all right, so we got the fences in. I think this looks a lot better and it'll be a lot safer. I won't fall down anymore. But yeah, with that map out the way, I'm gonna add a little workshop section area thingamajiggy over here, because I'm tired of putting all my my stone cutters and anvils over here. I think it'll be a lot better if we place them here instead. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick little time lapse of me putting that together. Okay, as you can see, we've got ourselves a little workshop over here. I still have my bed here. It just felt like it wouldn't fit in the workshop. It's pretty crowded in here, but as you can see, it's got most of my stuff. You know, the stone cutter, crafting table, storage, a little minecart that we might need to repair and fix. That's why we have an anvil here as well. But yeah, it's nice and cozy. One project that I definitely want to fix and work on has to deal with these bees. As you can see, for some reason they are attracted to like going out of there. Oh, what the heck? Hey, why is there a cat in here? I totally forgot about my other cat too. Cisco, I'll let you be free now. Now you're unfrozen. But yeah, I think I need to do something with these bees because they just keep wanting to go up here, and I guess there's only a few of them that stay down below. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I might carve out a little flower tunnel or a little flower garden over here or something. That way we can put the beehives in there and the bees can live in there instead. And we'll like section it off, or we'll like put some glass or something. So that way the bees don't keep coming up here. Cause I think it's really annoying. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of them that are just trying to get out through the door. I think they just don't recognize the door and the trap door. That's why they keep, going up against it. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna carve out a little section here and relocate these bees because they are getting on my nerves. As you can see, we built a little room to encase our bees in. I really liked the open concept earlier with the bees just roaming about, but instead of doing that, they all decided to just hog the door and hang out by the door. So that's why now they are living in here. It's very, very crowded, but this is what happens when they choose not to do what I want them to do. This is their punishment. But it's pretty safe down here. They don't have anything to worry about. They can just pollinate the flowers as much as they can. I mean, I don't think they really changed much anyways. They didn't really make much of a difference pollinating the crops back and forth. I mean, the idea was great, right? Don't get me wrong. The idea was a kind of cool idea, having them move from side to side and pollinate these crops. But that's not how it's gonna work. But with that out of the way, we can actually remove this little opening, this little closed off section here, and get the skeleton spawner up for business again. I do notice though that I use my my shears a lot, and I'm thinking that I am gonna put Unbreaking 3 and Mending on this bad boy because why not? You know, I think it'll be pretty fun. Problem is that I only got 1 emerald, 5 emeralds left, so we are going to have to do some emerald farming here. And let's purchase an Unbreaking. Oh yeah, I think I will. We'll have enough. This on this bad boy. Unbreaking 3 and Mending. What should we call this? Shares. We're gonna call it shares. That's pretty cool. But yeah, now that I got my shears ready, I'm gonna do a bit of AFK grinding over here. Just to repair this bad boy and make it full again. And we'll be right back after I'm done with that. Snip, snip. Our shears are fully repaired. They look fresh and they look brand new. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move 2 of the villagers down to their posts over here. I'm going to try to get this guy back to where he's supposed to be. And then another random villager into their spot as well. It looks like we've got a bunch more cats now. I guess this place is just perfect for cats. We have a silly little cat over here in the chicken pen. He's pretending to be a chicken, a very strange looking chicken. I've never seen this kind of chicken before. We have another cat over here. I don't know what you call this breed. Siamese? I don't know. Possible. We have a white cat over here that looks like Cisco, but it's not Cisco. Cisco's actually sitting up there, as you can see. Just peaceful. Why don't you go and play with the other cats? You know, get yourself acquainted. Then we have a black cat with white paws, hanging out in the workshop over here. I guess he's the blacksmith. You know, the repairman. But yeah, I'm gonna move some of these villagers back to where they belong. We're gonna need to get some of the rails here. Perfect. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a bit of emerald grinding. I want to see if I can get this guy up to the highest level here. So we have gotten all the villagers on the bottom row up to master level. Let me show you guys what I got. This guy is a weaponsmith master, and he offered a diamond sword with sharp 2 and unbreaking 2. Not bad. I picked it up. Thought it'd be pretty cool to have around. I mean, you know, it doesn't need to be anything too fancy. It's just gotta get the job done. The master armor, as you guys can see, was the first guy that we mastered up to give us diamond armors. And then the cleric, dude, he's actually got a pretty busted trade. Look at that. Bottle of enchanting. 3 emeralds for a bottle of enchanting. And seeing how easy we can get emeralds, like, we don't ever got to worry about XP. I mean, I'm at level 36 and I'm not even worried about XP at all. We have a farmer, and he's got golden carrots and cake. Cake is pretty nice. I had a couple of cakes up there. I purchased a few of them. They taste pretty good. They taste normal. I don't think he's laced them with anything suspicious. But yeah, glistening melons and golden carrots. And then the farmer here also has golden carrots and glistening melons. It's just that he has 2 suspicious stew trades. I don't really know if they do anything different, but I do have a couple here. I actually bought a lot. There's like, what, 7 of them in total? So let's take a bite and see if it poisons us. Yes, it does. This villager is trying to kill us. All right. I'm not sure if all these are poisoned, but I don't really want to find out. Well, you know what? Let's give it a shot. If I eat it twice and it's poisoned. Yep, they're all poisoned. Yeah, okay. We can't eat these. Can't eat these anymore. We're gonna throw this away somewhere. I'm gonna toss it over here. What am I doing? I shouldn't put it here. Let's throw it away outside, because this guy was trying to poison us. We'll put it over here and here. Now that we're outside, actually, I'm gonna chop down some of these trees, since we're gonna need a lot of logs just so we can get some more emeralds. Definitely gonna add a mending enchantment on my sword, as well as a unbreaking and mending enchantment on my shield, because, you know, I had the shield and I haven't really done anything with it. It's like been 1 hit away from being broken, maybe a couple hits away from being broken. And I think that it's time to either replace the shield or make a new shield. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we got an unbreaking and mending for our shield. Now we just need another mending for our sword. But maybe that can wait another day. Let's try to do something with these 2 enchants here, so that way we can level up this guy. I also got glowstone because the cleric down below, he sells glowstone, which is going to be very nice, because I've been meaning to kind of change the lighting in this space. These lanterns look nice, don't get me wrong. I think they would look so much better if we had like redstone lamps or something, you know, like 2 redstone lamps here, a bunch of redstone lamps there. That would just look so much more awesome. So yeah, it is nighttime. So what I'm gonna do is try to, I guess we'll wait. We're not too worried about this diamond sword. I'm gonna carve out this section here, and I think I'm gonna display my armors. I think having a little display case for armors would look so cool. So we're gonna knock out this little hole here, and then we're gonna put in, you know, some of our armor. I don't think I'm gonna make it too deep into the wall here, but it's gonna look, it's gonna have a bit of depth to it. So we'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I made this tiny little room to put my armor in. It doesn't look too fancy, but it gets the job done. We have my chainmail and my original iron armor here, and one day we'll put my diamond armor here. It's got a little fireplace in the back just to give it some light. Eventually we'll put in some redstone lamps all around the ceilings and wherever I can fit them. And yeah, I've been doing that as well as doing some XP farming just to repair my shield. As you can see, I put Unbreaking 3 and Mending on this bad boy. And right now, I'm trying to think of what other projects we could do. I'm honestly kind of stumped at what else we have next. I mean, we made that little room here, so I guess we could put in another little room over here too, but what it's gonna be, I'm not too sure. I am kind of feeling a bit of a builder's block, so I'm gonna do a little bit of brainstorming here. I'm just gonna sit here, stare into my world, and this is usually what I do when I am not sure what to build. And then once I decide on what I want to create, then we will come back. Okay, so about 8 hours later, I finally have a really good idea for what we should build next. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make an underground crypt for us to, you know, put the dead villagers, animals that have passed away down below. And I'm gonna put it right here underneath this staircase here. Maybe I'll do like a trap door or something like that, and then it'll go down below. The problem is that there's like a big cave down below this, so we're gonna have to be very careful when putting this cave together. I mean, putting this crypt together. And we're gonna need a lot of stone, but the problem is that we got a lot of cobblestone, not enough stone, and very little charcoal. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna finally buy this Silk Touch enchantment off of this librarian. Do I even have enough? I don't. I am completely broke, but that's okay because I think we have a lot of sticks still that we can sell for, you know, some more emeralds, and then from there we shall purchase that that pickaxe, not pickaxe, that enchantment, and then put it on a pickaxe. Let me buy a bunch of these emeralds. All right, and I think let me buy more just because we're gonna need a bunch of other enchantments on there. All right, so we got ourselves a Silk Touch pickaxe. We're gonna go and do a bunch of mining, a bunch of digging for stone. Good thing is that there's a bunch of caves next to us, especially this cave where we did a lot of the work going down below. So it will be pretty lit up already. I just need to find a little area for me to dig out a whole mountain of smooth stone. And maybe we'll start like around here or something, because I don't really want to go too far. Or either right here. Actually, right here would be a good spot. We'll start digging like a 2x2 right here, and collect as much smooth stone as we can. As you can see, we have a chest full of smooth stone, which will turn into good old stone bricks. I would like to have some mossy bricks as well as cracked stone bricks and chiseled stone bricks. So, you know, we're gonna need a bunch of that as well as a bunch of smooth stone as well. And I have some andesite that I think I'll mix into the stone to make it look a little nicer. I have a bunch of copper cooking over here that I have not touched for a very long time. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they'll just stay there just to stay there. Right now we need to actually dig out the section for the crypt, and it's probably going to be like right here or something like that. And then we're going to go straight down into the underground area here. I want to make it a little crowded because it's just that claustrophobic feeling that makes, you know, crypts feel kind of scary, you know, and I definitely want it to be a little scary. So we'll probably go down below like so, and then it'll go down into like a big large room of some sort, and then from there we will design how we want the interior to look. So we'll be back when I finish with this. Okay, so we finally completed that underground crypt. This is where we're gonna put a our retired villagers for when they grow too old and don't want to work anymore. Opening these trapdoors lead down to a very long and spooky stairway with a fireplace to keep the mobs out. And then we get down into the main crypt. This is where the ashes and urns of the previous villagers are stored. Got a couple of red candles to make the area look a little bit more spooky. I lit them up too because it looks pretty cool. The flame particles just look really nice. And there's some big urns, small urns and whatnot. A couple of plates, a couple of chests and anything. There's not really anything in there. I just decided to put them in here to make it look cool. But this is the main crypt. And over here, it leads to a very special place. Opening this door leads to a hallway. This hallway then leads to the end of this door. And behind this door, it's a very fascinating tomb. Look at that. Oh, that was perfect timing. Good job. I've decided to call this guy Grim. The lore I thought about was that our horse got lost and it died, but it remembers its loyalty to me. So it decided to return as a skeleton horse. So this is a tomb just for my skeleton horse. The skeleton horse, this horse is a whole lot more useful than those villagers. So that's why it has its room for itself. And I put lodestone as the pillars. I don't know, it looks kind of cool. I never really put lodestones, used lodestones for any of my builds. So I decided to use it as the base of my pillars. And then we have these sort of cobblestone indentations. I don't know what to do with them. I thought that maybe they were humongous cobblestone doors that might lead to secret passages and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, this is my skeleton horse named Grim, and he is the guardian of this place. He's tethered here. So one day when I find a saddle, or if I ever find a saddle, we'll take him out for a ride. But yeah, the longest thing that took the most time was probably putting everything together and then getting Grim down here from the other skeleton horses. They're still up in their little hole. I haven't really done much with them, but yeah, I thought that would be a cool lore to my underground base, because you know, like, that white horse disappeared for a very long time, and to this day I have no idea where he went. So yeah, now that we're done with the underground crypt, we have 90 more days to go, and I'm unsure of what I want to do for the final 90 days. I thought about repairing my silk touch, but I also wanted to like really max out these traders. They're just a little expensive to really get done, you know. We're gonna have to sell some ink sacks and all that stuff, but these guys are still apprentices, and I definitely want to max out these last final traders. So we have finally maxed out the 3 villagers here, the 3 librarians. So all of our villagers in this compound here are all max level. Cisco's even hanging out with this librarian here. Got it up to name tag, got it all the way up to name tag, and got this one up all the way to name tag. They don't really have any good trades. Aside from the glass is kind of nice, but I don't know what I'm going to use that for anytime soon. And then this guy doesn't really have much outside from Soak Touch. And Luck of the Sea. I mean, Luck of the Sea is not too bad either. And we have Compass and Clock. This guy was, only thing that he had was going for him was the Unbreaking 3. So I've also have this name tag now that we can oh, why do I have a phantom membrane? Where did that come from? Anyways, now I have this name tag, so I'm gonna bring this down into the crypt and go name our skeleton horsey so they don't despawn. Look at that, Grim. It's perfect. Now I'll let him loose so he can walk around a little bit. That way he just, now that he's got a name tag, I don't think he will despawn. I think he will just do his own little thing. Cisco came down here with me to keep me company away from the creepers. But yeah, with that out of the way, the next thing I want to do is replace most of the lanterns on the ceiling, because I don't think they look that good. So we're gonna put this lead back in here. Phantom membrane here. Got 46 emeralds. Got about 8 pieces of glowstone. And I have a lot of redstone, so I'm not too worried about redstone right now. I'm just gonna go to the cleric over here and purchase a bunch of glowstone. I don't know how much we're gonna need, but we'll get 19 for now. Okay, as you can see, we replaced all the lanterns with these redstone lamps, and man oh man, does it look a whole lot better. I like it because I think the lamps were just kind of hanging a little too low to where it kind of blocked a lot of the view. I don't know, it was just wasn't good. It wasn't good feng shui. So that's why adding these lamps here just adds a whole lot more feng shui to our building. I didn't change the one down below because I don't think it really matters too much, and I quite like the contrast down below with the hanging lanterns below. But definitely on the ceiling, having these, wow, it just adds to that underground feelingness to it. Anyways, the next thing I want to do is I think I'm going to get rid of this little section here, at least the middle part. And I'm gonna put in a lava fuel farm because we're running low on fuel, and I think that every underground base requires some sort of fuel to really flourish. And I think we don't really use a lot of furnaces anywhere, so 8 is a good amount. And if we add like 3 cauldrons here with dripping lava, that would be so cool. So I'm gonna go over here and put some of this stuff away, and then we put the levers like so. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice. Oh, this is pretty cool. And then we just wait for the lava to drip down, and we'll never have to worry about fuel ever again because we got a bunch of lava to do that job for us. And it adds like a nice little light to it. It's kind of old school. Like I remember back in the day, in the Minecraft beta days, there would be lava was a very popular source of light. Oh, I didn't know that this could drip down below too. I thought it had to be a source block. Yeah, we'll have to wait a couple of minutes to fill in these 2 blocks here with lava. But as of now, I think we're pretty good on fuel. Okay, so I have another project idea that I want to do. I'm thinking that we build ourselves a huge like pond, a fishing pond, because I gotta feed my cat somehow. So we're gonna need a pond, and I'm thinking we're gonna get rid of this little section here, like how we got a ton over there, and we're gonna make a large circular room. I think that will look so cool. Like you'll make a little tunnel goes a little bit deeper this way, and then we will add like a room where we can really do a whole lot of fishing. We only got about 6 days left, and I'm kind of on a time crunch, so we're gonna not be sleeping for the next couple of days. But yeah, I want it to look like kind of like this theme over here with all these peach blossoms and the pink cherry wood planks and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to gather a lot of these leaves. And then we're going to make a huge circular room that has a nice, beautiful pond, circular pond in the middle. And that's where we can, do a whole lot of fishing. But I think we're going to have to go down a couple of levels because I want the ceiling to be kind of tall. So, yeah, we'll be right back as I put together this beautiful room. Okay guys, it is finally day 100, so it's time to give you guys a full tour of my underground base. But before we do that, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. That would really help out the channel. Anyways, let's go through our main entrance. As you can see, we have a wandering trader. No clue where his llamas went, but yeah, that's not my problem. We go down this super long stairway, and to our right, we have a bit of a skeleton spawner. And then going down at the end of the stairway, it leads us to the front door to our beautiful cat Cisco. Yeah, this cat spawned, and then we tamed it and got Cisco. Where should I start? There's just so much. As you can see, this is the first floor. Let me start with the first floor first. Over here is where I put all of my blocks and resources, a bunch of chests. Don't really want to go through it, but yeah, it's a whole mess. And then that's also where I sleep too. By the way, I didn't really build myself a bedroom. I sleep right next to my chest. You know, I want to make sure nobody steals my stuff. Okay. Over here are the 3 maxed out librarian villagers. My bad. They all go up to the name tag trade, and this one offers Unbreaking 3. This is probably his only good trade. Over here, we have a mending villager that also has Silk Touch, which is really good. This person also gives us a name tag as well. And the last one gives us efficiency 4 and a name tag. So my favorite one has got to be the mending villager and Silk Touch. And then over here we have 2 maxed out Fletchers that give us arrows of regen and, you know, decent bows and whatnot. Power 1 and arrows of invisibility. The good thing that I use them for is the stick trades. Get like 32 sticks out of them each time, so it's a very good trade. Over here is a little workshop where I put most of my knickknacks and tools and anvils and stone cutters for me to use. This is the huge, I don't know why this there's some vines here for some reason. I thought I chopped them down, but I guess they regrew. But yeah, this is the huge map that we put together. It took a bit of time to put it all into this beautiful frame. As you can see, we got a lodestone here, and then this is our home base that I marked, and then this is the abandoned village. Well, the villagers were originally from the village up on the surface, but due to a lot of dangers, I decided to move them down below. None of the iron golems survived, but some of my cows did. They're still out there somewhere. That was my house originally, where I lived for a time being. And then we have some like skeleton horses somewhere in these crevices. I don't know. And then we have a huge nether portal that we sailed past one time. But other than that, there's really nothing too special. I think if we look close enough, we might even find my white horse. Maybe that's him. But he disappeared and he's no longer there. This is a random empty looking quill that I haven't really touched at all. But yep, and then over here is where our armor, our diamond armor will go. It's time to hang this bad boy out because this world is done now. You know, it's day 100. So this was my first set of iron armor. This is the chainmail that I traded, and this is my diamond armor. This place doesn't look too fancy, but it gets the job done. Over here is some smokers and some cake. This is some more furnaces and my lava fuel farm. So that way, if we ever come back to this world, or if one of the villagers escape and decide to operate this place, they have everything that they need to survive the apocalypse. Here's some blast furnaces. And this is one of the best things that I put together with the skeleton spawner. It's got a bunch of bows, a bunch of arrows, and a bunch of bones. This is like my favorite thing to have here because we have so much bones to turn into bone meals. And it was just so nice that when we were digging out this, underground base, there was a skeleton spawner right next to us. And yeah, it was a major coincidence, and I'm so glad that we have it integrated into this base because I think that really makes it so much cooler, you know? Like who has an underground base that also has a skeleton spawner? Anyways, yeah, we have a working skeleton spawner. And then down below is the base floor. Here we have a bunch of crops. Got sugarcane, wheat, potatoes, and carrots. And we have maxed out villagers over here. Over here we have maxed out farmers that give us suspicious stews. They try to poison us. This guy, I decided to spare him because I'm a good person like that, and they offer us golden carrots and glistening melons. Same thing with this guy. The nice thing about this one is that they gave us cake instead of poisoned stew. So over here we have a cleric that's maxed out that gives us bottles of enchanting and glowstone as well as ender pearls. And then we have an armorer that provided us with the diamond armor. Didn't have to use any of my diamonds at all, and didn't even make an enchantment table this whole game. And then over here we have a weaponsmith that provided me my sharpness 2 and unbreaking 2 diamond sword. Here is where some of the villagers live. We have 2 cartographers for some reason. This one was the one where I got all my empty maps from, so I didn't have to, use so much paper and compasses to make my maps. but I would imagine that this is where they they live for now, and if they need to make more villagers, then that's what they have to do. And then let's see, going all over here, we have my animal farms, my animal pens. We have my cows, my chickens, and my pigs. No sheep, because during that time we didn't have any grass, so it wouldn't be very smart of us to bring the sheep down here, and we didn't have any space, so that's why I only have these 3 animals. And then over here is our bee farm. Originally they were out and roaming the entire facility, but unfortunately they just kept on going to the doors. So that's why I decided to keep my bees in this little section over here where they can live happily ever after. And then let me show you guys the crypt. This is a crypt that I put together because I would imagine that the villagers died, or some of them have come and gone, and so their ashes have been stuffed into these urns with these chests and whatnot. There's some plates here, some wooden plates for offerings, and these large urns for the more wealthy villagers, or the ones that I favored more. In actuality, none of them have died yet. I think they're immortal as long as you don't kill them. But yeah, that's just the lore of the crypt down here. Is the this is the people that died, the villagers that have died. Then this is a long hallway, long creepy hallway that leads to these large locked doors. And this is my skeleton horse named Grim. The lore is that my white horse that I got at the beginning of this video, he got lost. He disappeared for some reason. I left him to put the bees back into the base here, and for some reason he just wandered off and I never found him. And he remembered his loyalty to me, so after he died somewhere, he reanimated into the skeleton horse, and he's here into his own little room, his own little crypt. So that's Grim. He stays here and he keeps his place guarded. So this is the underground tomb, crypt, whatever you want to call it, blocked off by trapdoors. And the last and final thing I want to show you guys is our beautiful underground pond. This is where I fish. This is where I feed my cat Cisco. As you can see, it follows this similar theme of the cherry blossoms like that we have below here. Some of the grass have not fully grown yet, but that's not too much of a problem. We got a little platform here for me to do some fishing, and then we have some big drip leaves and small drip leaves, as well as these glow berries that I haven't used, but I decided to put in here because I think they look really good. It looks like vines hanging from the ceiling, and we have a little table here, well, not a little table, a little chair here for me to sit if I really want to. But yeah, that is the end of my 100 days underground base. So if you guys liked it, please leave a like, and if you guys haven't already, subscribe. And the video on screen right now you guys might enjoy, so make sure you guys check that out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.